Hi you guys, my name is Guru Shakia and welcome to my beautiful channel. This is a What's My Next Move channel reading. For some of you who may be stuck or at a standstill in your life at this time, I occasionally do these kind of readings. I try to keep up with them. But keep in mind this is a general reading, so if you want something more specific to you and your energy, you can book a reading with me in the detail box below. For anyone who's been messaging me, I will get back to your emails shortly today. So please be patient. All right, so for some of you who are wondering what to do as of late, your guys don't really want you to do, they're saying absolutely nothing. So for some of you, you may be gifted a large sum of money out of nowhere, whether it's a loan, whether it's someone just wanting to gift you out of generosity. It could be someone just offering you, again, large sums of money out of the blue. Um, I'm going to ask them to clarify on that, like where the money could be coming from if they want to express that. Um, they're saying from a friend. Some of you guys are just encouraged to stay where you are and wait patiently as you are about to set out on the new journey. Maybe your guys are saying everything on your part has been done, and so now they're taking it the rest of the way. They're doing their part to meet you halfway. All your hard work is done, and then uh, you know divine intervention can take place. And good news is near if you've been waiting on anything, any important documents to take place or to get approved as of late. And any trips that you've been planning as of late, it could be coming into fruition shortly. For some of you, you're encouraged to let the past go in any relationships. If you've been getting these messages for quite some time, whether you've been talking to all your friends or a psychic or reaching out to mediums. Sorry, hold on, you guys. One moment. Okay, but you're encouraged to. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Sorry about that. I had to let the dog in the house. Um, you're encouraged to walk away from any situations that no longer serve you. A lot of you still deal with your ex lovers. Maybe cut ties from them completely, whether it's not communicating as often or as frequently. Definitely, if you guys have been giving each other mixed signals too, if you're lovey dovey when you're together and then but you say you're not together, it's really confusing for that tie to die down. And especially if some of you guys have sex with that person still, that is another reason why that connection is probably not dying as it should. But if you want to set yourself free, ultimately follow your intuition, and because it's telling you where to go ultimately. So at this time, some of you guys could be called to move someplace new to a specific region of the world. Um, some of you guys can follow your hobbies. So for example, if you always wanted to take up surfing, there's only so many amount of places in the world where you can surf. So find the region that best suits you. Some of you guys are encouraged to find your tribe. So again, think of your interests and what you like and where those people reside. So you're really encouraged to go with the flow in that sense. And a lot of times when we do that, money will follow when we're chasing our dreams. Um, Again, some of you guys may be struggling to let someone go because they could be begging for you back, but you're really encouraged to put your blinders on, and to block them out, um, and just keep going on about your business. Um, put some money up if you're in a situation that could be because you're shifting and you don't know what could happen in this instance. For example, just put some money away. My guys are saying. Some of you guys may be very fearful about moving forward in your journey and where to go, but you kind of encouraged to face your fears, because where you need to go is half the time is where we fear the most. Meaning, if you always had the idea to go to Japan, um, and you always make all these excuses like, oh, I don't have enough money right now. Oh, when this happens. Oh, when the kids go off to college, or when I get older, or when I get more established, such and such. But if you've been offered a trip elsewhere, um, anywhere, but I'm just using Japan as an example, by all means, jump at that opportunity, because I'm a firm believer that the universe puts people, places, and things in front of us to, test us and test whether or not we really want our dreams to come true. And again, it might be in forms of gifts, in the forms of, just gratitude, things of that nature. But don't be afraid. So, for example, if someone offers you a trip abroad, by all means, take it. Um, Date freely for some of you. A lot of your problems can be solved with love. So, opening your heart up to new love, and trusting your intuition, and trying to get your feet wet and mingle again. So a lot of you guys that resonates with who have had a dry dating life for a while. So get out of your comfort zone nonetheless. Accept dates out. So even if it's not really like your first top pick it all the time, it can be good to get out once in a while for those of you who become accustomed to staying in the house. It's always good to get practice, and you never know who you might fall in love with, and who has really good potential for you. But let's see what else. So basically, stop hiding yourself in matters of love, and romance, and get out there and mingle. So some of you guys are really moping around because there's shifts happening in some of your life that you don't enjoy, like having to let certain people go, or having to move, having to pick up and leave again, things of that nature. But you're encouraged to look at the bright side. And I know it sounds cliche, and a lot of you guys, I can hear you sighing as I make this video, but you're really encouraged to think about you for once in your life. Take out a loan or money and go on a trip on a whim, because this could be a very healing experience. A lot of you guys have grown stagnant in your life because we think we can settle in one spot, like, oh, I have a home now, I have a family, I have this and that, I have a car here. So we use this place as an excuse because we established ourselves here. Oh, I have a job here, I have a family here. But sometimes that's not what our soul needs. Our souls need to venture out at sometimes, and to wander and to roam free. I think stability is this thing, for example, America or Western society especially has grown big around, but it's not always this thing that works for everyone's soul. And even if it does, everyone needs to break free from normality at times, because that's the only way we can grow. And you might be much happier if you go pick somewhere that you've always wanted to travel, and the energy might be way lighter there. You may meet someone new there. You never know what spirit has set up for you when you have these ideas to go on a trip on a whim. You just have to have faith. Some of you guys need to go somewhere. I keep seeing loads of hills in Greenland. So that resonates. They're literally telling you to pack up and go as soon as possible. So once you get the means or the money to do so, they want you to leave ASAP. What else? What else? For some of you guys, again, you may be fortunate enough to have someone to save you in a sense. So you could, or it could be the fact that you are your own savior, because this knight in shining armor is really, to me, it looks like a woman who is dressed up as the knight and can save herself destruction or harm, and she has mastered her intellect and her ability to chase her dreams. So because of that, some of you guys, again, you're just waiting for your dreams to manifest because, again, you've done all the hard work to manifest your dreams. And again, your dreams are coming true into fruition. And you're encouraged to keep that attitude up, this go-getter attitude, and this attitude that only I can save myself. Of course, you can still accept help from others because no one does everything by themselves, but ultimately it's up to you to make change in your life. Um, Again, there's this big question on a lot of you guys' mind: should I stay or should I go? And ultimately, you guys are saying you know what the answer is. And a lot of you guys, your soul, whether you are in denial or not, is yearning for exploration. Again, we use excuses in our life where we we make roots in our city or hometown, and we act as if we're done exploring the world. But um, little do you know, you have much to do in this lifetime, and it involves traveling. So really, your guys are actually encouraging you to invest in a suitcase and keep that. They're saying keep that bitch packed at all times, because you just never know. It really is that kind of energy that some of you guys are going to be embracing. Because once I feel like you get this travel bug started, some of you guys, and admit that you're very nomadic, then you can get things on a roll. It's almost gives me a feeling of years and years of nonstop travel and exploration and travel by foot even. So yeah, you may spend a few years in someplace tropical, for example, and then the next few years in England, the next few years in Germany, the next few years in Jamaica. It's just feels like an ongoing journey of exploration, and this does give me by the end of this journey, if it's ever ending, uh, it does give me a person who comes out really well rounded and established. Especially for those of you who always wanted to have a travel job or career, this is your opportunity to do so, to make yourself out of nothing and to rise like a phoenix. Even if you like getting a tattoo for this moment, this transition period in your life, get a phoenix if you wish, but use these endings in your life as a motivation to see the next chapter in your life and what's to come. Um, but yeah, it does show me someone who's just packing light and then sets out on foot even in year or year long journey or something of that nature. But um, your guys have been trying to push you out on the ledge for so long as far as traveling. Some of you guys may get inspired when traveling, when you meet other people, like making your own documentary, um, coming up with causes as you go, etc. But it's a must needed journey nonetheless. Um, Again, if you have this urge or you're beginning prophetic dreams of a place, go, by all means go, like as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Um, it may seem crazy to take sorry, I'm gonna have to stop soon. But yeah, by all means, let go of everything that no longer serves you, and